So I'm out here at our Airbnb with Audrey, of course. We're still out on the Jessica Lynn Christmas tour, and I'm just out here on this really nice patio, just practicing, watching the traffic go by, hanging out with Audrey. Life's pretty good. And I just saw news that Mark Sampson, the legendary Mark Sampson, is going to be rejoining the Badcat amplifier team. And what this means, for those that don't know, Mark Sampson is the original founder of Matchless. The Matchless amps are basically, they're super valuable as it is, but the originals are called Samson era, because back in the day when Mark Sampson was first designing the amps, that is considered to be the most desirable era period because he had his hands on them. Then there was a period where I'm not sure of the details, but if you look on the gear pages, there's all sorts of speculation in forums, but he actually sold his share of Matchless, whether it was for financial reasons or he was just burnt out on building or worrying about a company, and he just wanted to focus on design. So he was no longer with Matchless, and then came on board to start Badcat amps some years later. And then also, I don't know what happened with the Badcat, why he stopped with Badcat, but there was a long period of time where Badcat was no longer associated with him. The Samson era Badcats are, I think, like 2000 to 2002-ish, according to the online forums where you can see this. There's no actual, there's no actual proof or proven news about this, but I think it's all going to be coming out because Mark Sampson sat down with Badcat and did an interview. They just launched this new era promotion video that is a teaser for what's to come. So what it looks like to me, and again, there's nothing in the teaser, just Mark sits down and says, Mark Sampson interview, take one, like this.
So it's like being back.
It feels great. It's like home again.
Mark Sampson interview. Take one. Marker.
So he hasn't been a part of Badcat for 20 years. And he, again, was a founding father of Badcat and designed the Cub, Hot Cat, and Black Cat. So he's an integral part of what Badcat's been, and they've been a successful amp company for some years now. He's also, I mean, if you think about it, he's really one of the founding fathers of boutique amplifiers because at that time there wasn't many people doing it. It's also funny that the boutique amplifier label really started, I think, around that time because guys were trying to tour with Vox AC30s, the old JMI AC30s, but they were so unreliable and so poorly built that they were breaking down on tour for guys all the time, like Brad Paisley, John Jorgensen. Anybody that was using one of those old 60s AC30s kept breaking them. So that prompted Mark Sampson to say, hey, let's make something that's going to last. And I think he was commissioned. I'm not sure who exactly asked. I would love to know who were the first guys to ask him, hey, can you build me something better? But yeah, he designed a new, better AC30. If you can call it that. I'm sure he made his own tweaks and different things to make it sound different because I have a Samson era DC30. Well, it was a DC30. Now it's an HC30 because I put it in a head shell. But yeah, the DC30 is a complete different animal than a Vox. I think it's the best sounding amplifier that I own. It looks like he's rejoining the design team and he's hopefully going to be doing what he loves to do, which is design amplifiers. It seems like that was always where his heart lied, was design and not being so much involved in the business side, the BS, the marketing, the distractions, which, I mean, if you're a business owner, you understand that sentiment. So it seems like this could be a really good thing. It's definitely a good thing for Badcat because anything that Mark Sampson touches amplifier-wise is pure gold. He had a bunch of smaller companies that he was trying to start up on his own, but nothing really took off as well as I'm sure he would have hoped. But I think that now this new team up with Badcat, which again, I think that he was a hand in starting, I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really good for Badcat. I am assuming that timing-wise, because now it's December 20th, that we're going to see something great at NAMM. I would think that they're going to have their first collaboration amp product, whatever it is, at least announced by NAMM, and maybe they'll have like a prototype or have something on the showroom floor. I am surely going to be there playing it. So, yeah, let me know what you think about this. Mark Sampson, legendary amp builder, is coming back to Badcat, and he's back on the scene. Really excited about this, and let me know what you think as well, and what you think is going to be coming up at NAMM. And as always, thanks for all the support, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Audrey, say goodbye. That's good enough.